Hey team, Jason with OMG with a little video here about passwords for you guys. Such as this one on the screen, this is a BIOS password. This will come on as soon as the computer is turned on. You'll see I'll do a restart right here and you'll see it pops right up as soon as the computer starts up. That's one way you can identify it as a BIOS password. You can also usually tell by the BIOS blue color right there. It's not always blue, but almost always. I happen to know this one right here, so I'll go ahead and type it in. If the customer doesn't know it, we're going to have to go ahead and send an OMG technician out there to reset their CMOS, which we can do. So don't ever refer them to a third party. They just have to speak to the retention department, who will go ahead and schedule a technician to come out there. Now this password box, this is for a SIS key, which is basically a password between the BIOS and the Windows operating system. You'll see me type in an incorrect password here and the box will just pop right back up again. There is a workaround in the knowledge base to fix this. I happen to know the password, so I'll type it in. And that'll take us to the user account screen, which you can go ahead and log in. I know the password for this one as well, so I'll type that in. And now once we're on here, we want to get rid of this SIS key. So pull up the run box and type in SIS key, like so. You'll have to be an administrator to pull this off. So you'll see there's an administrator prompt there. Just go ahead and click yes. And then when it pulls up, you're going to want to go to update. Change it from password startup to system generated password and have that password store on the startup key locally. Store the startup key locally, not on a floppy. You will need the SIS key password here to get rid of this or change it. Go ahead and enter it in, click OK, like so, and now that should get rid of that SIS key. We'll do a restart really quick here so we can also get rid of that BIOS password, show you guys how that is done. Okay, I'm going to press F2 to get into the BIOS. It might be different, depends on the machine, what key you press, but this one was F2 for virtual. Now you can go to the security tab or the boot tab. This one's in security. I'm going to disable the password on boot option. You could also remove the BIOS passwords by changing user password or supervisor password here. F10 to save the changes. System reboots. And then when it does reboot, you should see now there's no BIOS password, and in a moment here you'll see there is no SIS key password anymore, only the user account one. Now this is truly important that you guys are able to identify passwords on a customer's machine because we won't be connected to them, or at least we won't be able to see the screen. So if they're telling you they have a password, well, the when and where on that really makes a huge difference. Whether it's a BIOS or a SIS key, it's going to be different how we go about resolving that issue. So it really is important that you guys are asking the proper questions. If you're ever unsure about anything, you can always ask an escalated technician or a team lead. But like I said, how we're going to go about this does make a huge difference. So ask the customer the questions you need to ask. What does the box say? Did it come on as soon as you turned the computer on, etc., etc. Now, the user profile password, we have a couple different ways we could reset that by using an OMG rescue CD. If you can't get into an administrator command prompt, you can reset it that way. There is a couple different options for that. There's the sticky keys trick. So if you're ever unsure about any of this or you have any questions, like I said, go ahead and ask a team leader and escalated tech. They should be able to assist you with that. So once again, I'm Jason from OMG. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this shed some light on password issues for you guys.